What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Luckiest Players video. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the luckiest Ironmen for the month of August in the year of 2020. If you want to check out the luckiest regular old school players, there's a card popping up in the top right of the screen now. You can check that video out. But without further ado, let's see how you can submit. If you have a drop that you think is worthy enough to be featured in one of these videos, send it to the email address on the screen that you see now. In the subject line, type something out that identifies it to me, and if you have a story behind the drop, leave it in the body of an email. If it makes the cut, it will be featured in one of the upcoming videos. For the first section of this video, we are going to jump into some lucky Ironman clue scrolls, and we've got different ones from mediums all the way up to masters, as well as some lucky Ironman third age drops. First up, obviously, we have those lucky spoon-fed Ironmen who get their Ranger boots incredibly early. We have 5 of them in this video. First one on 8kc on the medium casket is going to be Iron Kyoin with the regular Ironman account, 8kc Ranger boots. But even better than that, we have Iron I Can't on the normal Ironman at just 5kc for the medium caskets with a Ranger boots drop. Hardcore Ironman Short-Lived HC with the Ranger boots on just 3 medium caskets of the account. And we have a duo of 1kcers. You can't get any luckier than this. I'm Augustus Ironman, 1kc Ranger boots, and Epstein 2019 on the Hardcore Ironman with the 1kc Ranger boots on the medium caskets. Congrats, guys. Very lucky to have on those Ironman accounts. Next up, we have a couple of impressive Elite and Master clues. First one is coming in from the Ironman Grander LTU. Grander LTU managed to grab the dark bow tie and trousers in the same Elite casket at number 58. That is a 1 in 12,500 chance of that happening. Next one is going to be from Damavana, the Ironman on Elite casket number 1 with the gilded 2H drop. Very nice drop there. And for our master clues, first one comes in from Dead Jupiler, and this is the Hardcore Ironman, a gilded axe on master casket number 4. That's got to be kind of cool chopping the wood with that on an Ironman account. And next is Fallen, the Ironman with Anku gloves and an Ale of the Gods on the very first master casket of the account. Our next submission comes in from the Ironman Medon, and this is going to be on medium casket 123, 125, and 127 with Ranger boots, spiked manacles, and another set of Ranger boots respectively. Obviously, the duplicate Ranger boots on the Ironman mean nothing, but this is still incredibly lucky to see. Very cool, nice submission. Next submission comes in from Iron Hulkeen, and this is going to be the Climbing Boots G, Holy Sandals, and Ranger boots, all within the span of 4 medium clue scrolls. Very lucky, very, very lucky. That is pretty cool to see. And rounding out our lucky Ironman clue scrolls is going to be some third age stuff. First one comes in from Ironman Lihaxikas. Sorry if I said that wrong. Third age amulet on the 60th hard treasure trail of the account. That third age amulet is worth around 17.3 million GP. Next up comes a submission from First Iron, and this is going to be a third age plate body on the 35th hard casket of the account, worth somewhere around 66.7 million GP. Our last submission comes in from Fee Play Often, who is a normal Ironman, coming in with the third age robe skirt on the very first hard casket of the account. That clue is valued around 19.2 million GP. Not that it really matters, but third age robe skirt, hard casket number 1. Very awesome to see. Moving into our next showcase section, we're going to check out our luckiest Ironmen PVM drops, and this will include low KCs, 1kcs, and awesome combo drops, as well as some back-to-backs. First submission comes in from, and your name has nailed it, Ironman A Huge Spoon, 9kc Twisted Bow in the Chambers of Xeric. Very nice submission. That's awesome to see on Ironman. Next one comes in from Iron I Can't, 5kc Ancestral Robe Top, also from the Chambers of Xeric. Next one is from Gezenhide, and this is going to be a 2kc Zamorakian Spear. Next submission comes in from Fee Perennium with a 2kc Hydroclaw at the Alchemical Hydra. Next one comes in from Iron Lavitz, Eldritch Orb from the Nightmare at 2kc. Next up is Drygorn with a 2kc Dragon Pickaxe from Venenatis. Phyllis Bay submits a 2kc Dragon Hunter Crossbow from the Chambers of Xeric. Drygorn again with a 2kc Crystal Tool Seed from the Zolcano. Next one comes in from Hard Long Dong with a 2kc Berserker's Ring on the normal Ironman. And here we have our luckiest Ironmen, our 1kcers. First one comes in from Icy Boobies, 1kc Zenite Shard at the Demonic Gorillas. Full Frost also submitting a 1kc Zenite Shard. Next one is a 1kc Zamorakian Spear from a Minion on that first rotation from Iron Q10 PS. Next up is IX Steven, or Steven, 1kc Zamorakian Spear. Next one comes in from Hardcore Ironman HC Pinch Tip, a 1kc Tome of Fire. A Huge Potato submitting a 1kc Saradomin Hilt. Zuby with a 1kc Sanguinesti Staff from the Theater of Blood. Seeing 1kc drops from the Theater of Blood on Ironman is just literally, it is something else. Having a Sanguinesti Staff on an Ironman, it's gotta be a nice feeling. Next one is a 1kc Primordial Crystal from Ironman Poke R14. JGD submits a 1kc Dragon Pickaxe from Vedion. Gezenhide with a 1kc Dragon Pickaxe from Venenatis. Cernarok, a 1kc Dragon Pickaxe from the Chaos Elemental. Next one is from Inactive OSRS, 1kc Avernic Defender Hilt from the Theater of Blood. And last but not least, we have Krauf's Land with a dual 1kc submission, and this is going to be Aram's Skirt and a Carol Skirt in the same chest. So two 1kc drops on a double Barrows chest to round out our 1kcers. Next up, we're going to check out our awesome lucky combo drops. First up is the Ironman Chavoy with a triple Barrows chest, and that's pretty cool to see. Those are pretty rare. And I hope that you didn't have any of those pieces when you hit this chest, because that would make it all the more sweeter. Next one comes in from Not Functional, and this is going to be a Wyvern Visage and Granite Boots in the same drop. Very rare to see something like that. Up next, we have 3 low KC completed bludgeons. First one comes in from the Ultimate Ironman Catmaster with a 78 KC completed bludgeon. Following this up is going to be Fee Solo Cup with a 69 KC completed bludgeon. And our third one comes in from Think2359, completing the bludgeon on just 17 kill count at the Abyssal Sire. That's insane. Like, that is honestly insane. And some people out there say Ironmen are not spoon-fed. You are wrong. Next submission comes in from Dead Jupiler, and this is going to be all Cerberus crystals completed on the Hardcore Ironman at just 324 KC. Each of those crystals are 1 in 128 for any crystal, or 1 in 512 for a specific one. So very lucky indeed. Next one comes in from the Ironman Kebos, and this is going to be 3 Bandos drops in just 16 Bandos kills. A hilt at 64 KC, a plate at 68 KC, and tassets at 70 KC. Very nice. And our next one comes in from an Ultimate Ironman Asira, and I'm not sure if this is lucky or unlucky, but 2 Lesser Champion Scrolls in the span of really not that many kills. I mean, unlucky or lucky, you guys decide. And to round out our lucky PVM item drops is going to be some back-to-backs, and first one comes in from Ironman Yodo32, and this is going to be a back-to-back Zamorakian Spear. Next one comes in from Solo Scaper, back-to-back Unsireds. Didn't let me know what he actually got, but got 2 Unsireds in a row. And last one from Eptula, and this is going to be a back-to-back Bandos Tassets and Hilt. Alright, our next section is going to be the luckiest Ironman PVM pet drops, and honestly not that many for this month, only 3 of them. So first up is going to be Iron Lepe with the 2kc Calfight Princess pet, and that one is that's an annoying boss. 2kc, getting that out of the way, gotta feel good. Next one comes in from Fartbox Drilla, and this is going to be a 1kc Dagonoth Rex pet. 1 in 5,000 drop rate on that one. That one is very nice to see early as well. And last one comes in from Strictly, the normal Ironman, with a 1kc Chaos Elemental pet. Next up, we do have some Ironman out there that are doing some skilling, so we're going to go ahead and get into our luckiest skilling pets now. First up is going to be from Ang Soy, and this is going to be a second beaver pet while woodcutting at oak trees of all things. The odds of getting a pet here are 1 in 359,271 at level 75, but to receive your second one on an oak tree, very nice. Next one comes in from Kavoa, and this is going to be a level 61 agility pet at the Sears rooftop course. Your odds of that are 1 in 33,680. Next one comes in from Minir Pluis, and this is going to be a farming pet at level 46 on willow trees. Very nice. Next submission is from Sleequilla, and this is going to be at 42 woodcutting at the teak trees. Odds of getting the pet here are 1 in 263,286. Next up is TBL Bananas, and TBL Bananas managed to grab the Rift Guardian pet at just 42 rune crafting. Odds of getting this at fire or lava runes is 1 in 1,794,708 per essence, or if you're doing 28 essence, it is 1 in 66,470 per inventory. Next up is going to be from Hard Theus, and this is going to be 40 thieving at the fruit stalls, managing to grab the Rocky pet. Odds of that are 1 in 123,066. Next up is from HC VHV, and this is a 39 agility pet. Now, I'm not sure which rooftop course that is. I didn't really spend much time on any of the rooftop courses except for Ardoin, so if you know which one that is, please let me know. Next one comes in from Hardcore Iron Man, and this is going to be a 12 thieving pet at the cake stalls. Odds are 1 in 123,766. And our last lucky skilling pet comes in from the Hardcore Ironman, I'm Already Dead, 12 agility at the Drainer rooftop course. Odds of that pet at that time are 1 in 32,705. And next up we have some low KCs. 31 KC Herbivore comes in from the Ironman Iron Nick Mate. And we have a 1 KC Tangleroot pet from the Hespori on Hardcore Ironman Aztec. Our last submission for the Ironman Lucky Skilling Pets comes in from Chris Lav, and this is pretty crazy. Manages to grab 2 heron pets in just 8 anglerfish apart. First one was at 173 fish caught for the session on August 17th, and he has a funny feeling like he's being followed. And then 8 fish later on a 181 August 17th, you have a funny feeling like you would have been followed. That is pretty incredible. 2 heron pets in just 8 anglerfish. And of course, we have our final section of the Luckiest Players videos, which features our unluckiest players. And I guess this section in this video just proves that not all Ironmen are spoon-fed. So we have 2 submissions for this month. First one comes in from the Ironman RS Medicine, who has managed to complete 1,350 corrupted gauntlets and has not seen the pet or the Blade of Saldor. That is very unfortunate. That's a lot of corrupted completions, and to not have either of those, which you are way over the drop rate for both. Sorry about that, dude. And our other unlucky submission comes in from the Ironman B3, who actually managed to grab 2 Zulrah uniques on just 99 KC. So 2 uniques on the same kill, but they just happen to both be magic fangs. I mean, it's a really cool drop to see, but on an Ironman, it really would have been nice to have one of those other uniques in there, knock them both out in 1 kill, but instead you're stuck with 2 magic fangs, one of which you really don't have any use for. Alright everybody, that is going to wrap up this edition of Old School RuneScape's Luckiest Ironmen. Don't forget, if you have something that you think could be featured in one of these videos, make sure you send it to the email address you saw earlier in the video. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. And if you haven't done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. All of your support means a ton to me. I will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.